Arjun Vaidya sees Dr Vaidya's as a 21st century consumer products brand seeking to solve lifestyle problems of the modern day consumer. 3 years after launching the brand with over 100 FDA approved propriety formulations, he now wants to focus on taking the company to the next level, whether it's through pushing through offline retail channel networks or investing in content that customers can relate to.
So we come from a legacy of 150 years of Ayurveda in our family. We own 100 plus FDA approved proprietary formulations. My grandfather between the sort of 80s and 90s became Bombay's most successful Ayurvedic doctor. He had 300 patients a day walking into his clinic. But I saw the potential of building a products business out of it. I studied in the US, saw the Whole Foods revolution, saw how yoga had been repackaged and rebranded into sort of a $16 billion industry in the US. With yoga pants, yoga mats, yoga apparel. When I came back to India in 2013, we were also in an interesting time. So I worked for 2.5 years in consumer sector focused private equity, investing in brands at a fund called L Capital Asia, which is Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy Group's private equity fund. There we worked on sort of consumer brands, so I understood the pulse of the Indian consumer was changing. 2014 saw a change in government, creation of Ministry of Ayush. There was a wave of interest towards Ayurveda with the Patanjali revolution happening. And so 2016, when I started this business, was actually a very interesting time, because macro and micro factors sort of came together. My dada had passed away in 2013, but he left behind this legacy of highly effective formulations. I said, look, it's a great time for Ayurveda to create a brand that actually takes 150 years of family legacy and 5,000 years of science and makes it appealing to the 21st century consumer. We own 100 plus FDA approved proprietary Ayurvedic formulations. We launched only 2 products. A product called Live It Up, which is an Ayurvedic hangover shield that doubles up as a long-term liver protector, and Herbo Fit, which is a sort of goodness of Chyawanprash in a capsule. So very new age focused products. And for the first year, we just said we're going to work on these 2 products, learn about FMCG, learn about the consumer, learn about whether our brand message actually sits with the consumer. So between October 2016 and November 2017, we largely worked on 2 products. Today, we sell 38 products under Dr Vaidya's brand name. All been repackaged, been rebranded. These products are sort of old family formulations with new branding, new formats, and new sort of communication and messaging. We listen to our consumers, we look at a repository of information, we understand what our consumers want and need. We don't see ourselves as a 1,000 product company in 5 years. We have a repository of information, so we sort of look through that and understand interesting concepts that our consumers want and launch those. But currently we sell 38 unique SKUs under Dr Vaidya's brand. So Dr Vaidya's has largely 4 channels of sale. The first is sort of the legacy of the business, which is a clinic. So we still run my grandfather's flagship clinic in Tardeo. The second channel of sale is online. So we sell through drvaidyas.com as well as 15 other marketplaces, including Amazon, Paytm Mall, Snapdeal, 1mg, NetMeds, MedLife, PharmEasy, Seniority, Nykaa, etc. So we work with more than 15 marketplaces. In terms of offline, we'd be present in about 700 to 800 stores, largely between sort of Mumbai and larger Mumbai, Delhi and Bangalore. There's a lot of scope for improvement, but we've currently focused on building online correctly and building offline selectively. Doing things in a sort of profitable and sustainable format, but 2019 will see a big focus on growth in the offline channel. And the fourth channel of sale is export. So in the export channel, we do some work in the UK, we do some work in China, and this year we'll start work in the US. 4 markets will also be launched in the first sort of quarter or 6 months of this year, and those will be Burma, Nepal, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. That's sort of what's planned in the short term. Yeah, so we are planning to add other countries for the export market as well, and US is a big focus for us, and hopefully in the first quarter of this year we'll actually pilot our products on Amazon.com. But from an online presence, we've actually opened up our website to 3 regions as of January. These regions are ANZ, Australia, New Zealand, Europe and the Middle East, and we'll add Africa and Russia to this offering as well, sort of very shortly this month. So we manufacture everything in our own facility. It's a 15,000 plus square foot facility in Silvassa. So we're using this facility right now. The facility is ISO 9001 2015 approved, WHO GMP certified, Ministry of Ayush obviously approved, and US FDA registered as well. Very important to us to manufacture things in our own facility because everything we sell as a brand under Dr. Vaidya's name is proprietary formulation. So we believe in sort of modernizing Ayurveda, still keeping to the traditions, but keeping a gold standard of quality and manufacturing practices in place.